Like I've seen them, cite lyrics, that encourage this kind of behavior. I've seen them say your music is demonic and this was a satanic ritual. You think your music is to blame?
I mean, no. I'm a man of God. So that's the first thing first.
Hello, everyone. It's your sister Roland, and all I need is a few minutes to speak about this interview that Charlamagne had with Travis Scott. So it most likely happened on December the 8th or the 9th, one of those days, or maybe before that, I'm not sure. But it it was like a 50-something minute interview. But the part that you heard earlier was what I wanted to capture, because he said that Charlamagne told him that a lot of people, he's heard a lot of stuff about his music and how it's not, his music is basically satanic. A lot of people saying different stuff, and then he was like, oh, first of all, I'm a man of God. Let's get that off he want to set that precedence. He want to set that foundation. He's a man of God. Okay, so you are a man of God. But the Bible says, I don't care what, people can say whatever they want to say. People can say they're Christians, man of God, woman of God. But what determines what you really are, if you're a man of God, a woman of God, Christian, is by your fruits. The Bible says, you shall know them by their fruits. So, how you know it's an apple tree is because there's apples growing on that tree. How do you know it's an orange tree? Because it's orange. Until it has fruits, you won't know what it is. It could be just a green tree, you don't know what it is. Or it has something, especially fruit trees, or it has something that says, oh, that's this type of tree. So you say you're a man of God, but you promote lawlessness, basically, in a lot of your concerts. Now, what happened in that tragic situation in the Astro World, now you're probably looking for, I don't know, some type of, now, it's when people get in trouble, that's when they run to God. Or that's when they come back to God. Sometimes they had left, sometimes they had him. It really doesn't matter. But you say you're a man of God, but there's certain fruits that you displaying that differs, that says, that is contrary, actually. And then you're saying this, and you have a lot of young people that follow him. They have a lot, because I have nephews that follow, that like Travis Scott. So the way you live in your life, you showing the youth, it's okay. But you're still a man of God, you're still a woman of God, you're still a Christian. And I know some of you might say, oh, you judging, you're not supposed to judge. The Bible say not to judge. Yeah, read the rest of the Bible. What does it say? Because when you're doing Bible reading, you're supposed to read the passage before, the paragraph before, the paragraph after, sometimes even the whole chapter, to understand what is being said in the Bible. Because everybody just take that part, oh, do not judge so you don't be judged, but you don't see the rest of it, where it says, you hypocrite, you move that plank from your eye, and then you'll be able to see clear, to help your brother. Because most of the time, people who are judging, they are doing the exact same thing or even worse, and then they are judging people. You understand? So, yeah. And then sometimes the same people that says don't judge and stuff like that is the same people that are saying, oh, the Bible is contradictory. Oh, the Bible is not true. It has stuff that's contradictory to it. Okay, so until pakakule dedlo, it cannot be truth and a lie at the same time. A faucet cannot give two different types of water at the same time. It's either clean water or dirty water. So sometimes we pick and choose what's in the Bible that's appealing to us. Okay, so he says he's a man of God. Yeah, we'll see by his fruits. because hopefully you marry your baby's mother, because if you're a man of God, you're not supposed to be living a certain way. And I can judge him because, yes, I've removed the plank from my eye. In certain situations, maybe I cannot say anything, but this, yes, I can. Because when I was in a situation like that, I was not receiving God's blessing. You can't be fornicating and then say you are a man, woman of God. It doesn't make sense. But then I really can't 100% blame Travis Scott. I blame the church that has like a platform that accepted his good friend or whatever, his associate, Kanye West. Kanye West, who is an ecumenalist, something like that, ecumenism. That's what he believes. He believes all forms of worship is acceptable, basically. Shout out to Pastor G. Craig, because I didn't know that. So when Kanye West came out and said he was a Christian, and the people accepted him, the so-called people with a platform who would be Christians accepted him, and it opened the floodgates. Now everybody just could say, oh, I'm a Christian, because our bar has set so low, we just let anybody in. Yes, you're supposed to let anybody in, but you cannot give them a platform to speak, say, for God, because you have to be tried. You have to be tested to see where your heart is. Is your heart truly for God? Is it, or are you just doing it because you're in trouble? Or because your fame has gone down, so now you want to go in the church because the church is going to accept you any type of way? Yes, we can accept you. The church is supposed to accept anybody any type of way. But number one, you can't stay the way you are. You can't just come the way you are and then you want to stay the way you are. That's not right. And plus, you cannot come from a certain lifestyle that you've come from and thinking that, hey, you could get a platform, you could start speaking for God. No, yes, you can, but you are out of order. There has to be order. Because the Bible says even there are tests, even for you to be a deacon, even for you to do anything in the church, you have to have order, people. So we're gonna see. Maybe he has changed a new leaf, because you give people the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he has saw the light, and he's decided to change his life, and he's going to be a better man. And then eventually, of course, he'll become a man of God. But we only could sit and wait and see. But if you don't go right off the bat and say that you're a man of God, people are supposed to say that about you. People are supposed to see that in your fruits, in your actions. Say, wow, you really have changed. God has really changed your life. But you just come out of this astral world tragedy, and then now all of a sudden, now you want off the bat to know that you're a man of God. Okay. So that's all I had to say on the situation. And I'll see you in another video. Bye.